YouTube is effing me up the A!
And that's how we're going to start this video. So there's two things I want to talk about today. I just left Party City. I had to get some supplies for a video that I'm filming tomorrow night. So I can't wait for that. But the two subjects that I want to talk about this morning is my shoulder update, and YouTube really is effing me up the A with no lube, I might add. You probably heard from other YouTubers what's happening to them. So here we go, shoulder update. 2 weeks ago I made a video, and this is going to answer everyone's question. How's the leg training going? How's your shoulder feeling? What's going on? And this may help someone who might be in a similar situation as me with a torn rotator cuff and torn biceps tendon. So 2 weeks ago I went to the sports orthopedic medical group up in North Jersey. I'm sorry, Dr. Anthony, if you're watching this and I botched the name of your practice. I saw him and he gave me the tests, move my arm this way, that way. Does this hurt? Does that hurt? No, no, yes, yes. And then ended up giving me an ultrasound on my arm. I didn't get an MRI yet. So the ultrasound revealed that I have a torn rotator cuff and torn biceps tendon. And he showed me all this gray area or black area. I forget what it was. He says, you see all this gray or all this black? Well, that's not supposed to be there. That's inflammation. So there was so much, like, I was like, holy crap, that looks crazy, right? I was so afraid that he was going to say, I need you to lay off the shoulder for a few weeks. I need you to get surgery right away. I'm going to drive you to the emergency room right now. That wasn't the case. He said 10 years ago, you would have been put on bed rest, or not really bed rest, but just not move your shoulder for 2 weeks. Don't do anything upper body. He said scientific studies and research has shown over the past couple years that actually working through the tear, where you're not damaging it more, but you're getting blood in the muscle, you're training, you're doing what you could do, is actually more beneficial for the injury than not moving it at all. I've been going to the gym every day, which has stopped me from training legs. I do not have to train legs yet, so I'm very happy about that because I really don't want to train legs. The only reason I was going to is to keep me in the gym atmosphere, to keep me feeling the pump. So 2 weeks ago, I was not even able to do a 50-pound lat pull down. This Saturday was the first time that I really attempted to do a back workout, and I was able to get the stack up to like 200 pounds, which is like halfway or a little more than halfway down the stack for lat pull down for a good amount of reps. It was like 10 to 15 reps, something like that. So I really think that the reason why my shoulder is healing the way it is because of all the traveling that I did. And yes, I did go to the gym every day, or as much as I could, but obviously you're working out in hotel gyms, you're doing shit in the room, your hotel room. So I wasn't really going balls to the wall with the resources that I would have in a normal gym. He said that there is absolutely 100% a surgery that I could get right now for my shoulder. He said, but I would be in a hard cast for 16 weeks and then physical therapy would start. So that would put me on the shelf for about 4 to 6 months, and F that S, because that ain't happening. So he wrote me up 2 different case sheets for the other routes that we could do, which I was very surprised is not that expensive. The one was the blood plasma thing, where they take blood from you and they inject it into the muscle or the tear that's injured, or however that works. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but he said that's one route, or the more expensive route would be doing the stem cell. I thought stem cell was illegal because I know Dan Bilzerian flies out to like Mexico to get it done. But apparently in New Jersey, for this kind of an injury, you're allowed to do it. So leg training did not start yet. I'm still making up my mind which route I want to go. He gave me a bunch of like physical therapy, rehab things to do. I don't know. I really don't know how all this is going to work, but as long as I'm able to work through it, I'm going to work through it. All right, so let's talk about YouTube and how they're effing me up the A, as I said earlier. So I was sitting on the couch Monday night, and I'm just going through my YouTube Creator Studio app that I have on the iPhone, and I realized that about 80% of my videos since the beginning of this year have been demonetized or unmonetized, or they have a little yellow money sign next to it saying that this video is not suitable for most advertisers. And I've heard a bunch of other YouTubers going through the same kind of BS, but luckily for me, and I've been transparent about this in the past, I'm not on YouTube to get rich. I'm not trying to be a millionaire from YouTube. YouTube is low man on the totem pole in terms of getting paid on social media. And the biggest check that I've gotten so far, I said a couple months ago, was $888. Well, I think a month or two after that, I actually broke 900. But 2 months ago, I got signed on for a recommendation from another big social media influencer. He told me that I should sign on with an MCN, which is a multi-channel network, which I really never cared to do. But he said that they would be able to help me in another thing that I was trying to get done on social media. He told me that by having an MCN, it's pretty much a lock that they could help you with this. Well, since then, since I've signed on 2 months ago or 3 months ago, they haven't helped me with that. I mean, they've tried, but it just hasn't been successful. And my paychecks from YouTube has been like $300 a month. So obviously I'm not trying to be rich, get rich on YouTube. If my videos, because I get no engagement on YouTube, my videos, I got 120,000 subscribers, and I'm lucky if I could break 10,000 views on a video. If I got the engagement that I got on Facebook or Instagram on YouTube, I might be able to break $1,000. But so I think what's happening is, obviously my content is there's a lot of swearing involved. My rage videos, every single rage video has been unmonetized. Every single, F-bomb, every other word is an F-bomb, which I am not going to change, by the way. I'm going to continue to be Robert Frank 615, and if he needs to throw an F-bomb, there is going to be an F-bomb. And when I say feel the need, meaning every other word is going to be an F-bomb. That is what helps him get his point across, is dropping a lot of curses. And I'm perfectly okay with making $90 a month from YouTube, because I know the MCN's got to take their cut. So I really don't care about the money like that. So when I found that out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to see if I could hold back from the cursing in one video and see if this video is able to be monetized or not. And again, this video is going to end up getting probably 3,000 views. It's going to be up for 3 weeks, and it's going to get 3,000 views. And, I'm going to make $7.17 off of this video. I think I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I have a surplus of content that has not been released yet. Most of it is for Instagram and Facebook, but I think I have a thing or two for YouTube. And again, it's always fun catching up with you guys and just seeing what's going on. And I will talk to you soon.